How many people are familiar with that famed photograph on Iwo Jima? The question that I have tonight is, in response to recognizing our leaders and the people that are movers and shakers in this community, is where are the flag raisers? Because that battle was taken, and that photograph that you see of those men laboring through that mountain called Mount Suribachi to raise up a flag is the most famed photograph of all of World War II. How many of y'all have ever seen it before? The flag raising on Mount Suribachi. But the thing about that is that we have to go back a little bit. We magnify that flag raising, don't we? But we forget sometimes the 70,000 Marines that had to take the island against those 20,000 Japs hiding in the ground. And when we stepped off of those boats, the Japanese said, we're going to wait for them to get on this island. And we're going to let them get on a little further. And we're going to let them get on a little further. Then we're going to pop up from the ground and watch those Marines. Thousands of our young men were killed on that island. Pools of blood were left there. And the generals were saying to one another, in the 21st century terminology, we done walked into something we didn't know what we was prepared. And so those young men, those young Marines, I'm a former Marine, sorry for the Marine story. Those young men that were on this island battling and laboring to take this little piece of ground. 7 miles wide at its widest corner. A 7-mile piece of dirt. We're losing thousands and thousands of young men on this place called Iwo Jima. And I imagine if those young men who were, if I would have been on there, I would have been scared to death. I would probably jump over the boat until I was dead. I would have been petrified. But as those men were on that boat and they're watching their friends die, I don't think any of them thought about raising a flag on a stupid hill. Probably not one of them, mother. Not one of them thought about, we're going to get together and raise up Old Glory so everybody can take a picture of it. However, 72 hours later, the Marines is bad. You know, we don't play. How many Marines is in the building? Oh my God, am I in lost company? I better shut my mouth. Destiny, where is the exit? 72 hours later, those bloodied and battered, wounded Marines, just a handful of them, labored up that mountain called Mount Suribachi and raised up this thing called Old Glory. The most, as I said, famed photograph of all World War II. The problem with that photograph is this. I don't talk much about those guys. How many of y'all have ever had a long conversation with your kids about the names of the individuals on Mount Suribachi? No. But we've all seen the flag raising. Yeah. We've all seen, and we all know the blood that was shed in World War II, right, Mother? The question about where are the flag raisers is, these gentlemen realized that what they were doing superseded who they were as individuals. They said, we're going to take the risk of getting ourselves killed on this mountain to raise up a standard that's higher than us. See, it ain't about those individuals in the first place. They said our members of the United States of America are watching this war unfold. And they're saying, are we losing Iwo Jima? See, Mother, in your time, I can imagine in the homes of the communities around this area, especially in the South, people were saying, are we ever going to make it? Are we ever going to see the light of day? And there were some leaders that said, we're going to labor up this mountain, taking the risk of our lives, and we're going to raise up a flag that's higher than us. Where are the flag raisers today? Where they at?